Welcome to Java Interview Questions. In this video, we're going to go over questions that are related to a single concept. So here in the first question, what is the output of this expression? Print line 10 plus 10 plus the string 10. Give yourself a few seconds to pick the right answer. Is it A, B, C, or D? Okay, let's run it. And the answer is C. So if you choose C, give yourself a pat on the back. So now the second question is, since we change this plus to a multiply, to a times, okay? And then now what is the output? Let's run this. Okay, so now the answer is A. Right, so if you choose A, you are correct. Let's go to the next question. So what is the output of this expression, right? We basically move the string of 10 to the front of this expression.
That's good.
Okay, so let's run this. And the answer is B. Okay, so let's move to the next question. So in this question, we just changed that plus to a multiply, right? So what is the output? Okay, so let's run this. And the answer is C. Okay, so in this series of questions, they're asking you about your understanding of the order of precedence of operators. So in the first question, since we're using the same plus operator, the operation is going to go from left to right. So in this case, this 10 value is going to be added to another 10, which makes it 20. And then from there, since that is 20, then it's going to be concatenated to the string of 10, making it a string as a final product. So essentially, it is doing this. Okay, so if these two are the equivalent, let's see. Okay, so here you go. So the output is the same, right? So basically what happens is these two get added first as a numeric value, and then from there it's converted into a string by doing this concatenation of 20 plus the string of 10. Now the second question, right, we have this times, right, multiply. And so the order operation says that multiply comes first. Okay, and it's the same, right? Because since now we have this from left to right operation, this is going to multiply together to give you 100 and then plus the 10. So effectively the output is going to be the same as 100 plus this 10. So it's concatenating 100 plus the string of 10. Right, so let's run this. Okay, so you see the output is the same. Right, so these two are the same. Now in the third question, we basically move the string to the front, and then since this operation is using the same operator, which is the plus, right? So the order operation is going to go from left to right, right? So in this case, it is going to be the same as that, right? Which is going to be the same as this. Okay, so what happens is, let's run this and see if this is true. Okay, so what happens is when you have a string in the beginning, anything that goes after it will be converted into a string and then concatenated together, right? So in this case, it looks like this, right? So this numerical value of 10 is converted into a string and then concatenated together. And then likewise, since it looks like this, right? Basically, when we concatenate it, it's a 1 0 1 0, and then from there we concatenate this value, which is converted into a string, and then all of them are concatenated together, right? And that's why we get this string of 1 0 1 0 1 0. In the fourth question, we also have this string in the beginning, but now we have a multiply of these 10 times 10. What happens is that the multiply operator actually takes precedence over this plus operator. And what happens is this 10 becomes 100 first. And then concatenated to the string. So these two should be equivalent. Yep. So, all right. So that wraps up this interview question. You just have to know the order of operations. In this case, the multiply comes before the plus, right? It gets evaluated before the plus, and that is how you're gonna be able to understand the output of these questions. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.